If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Hello and welcome to the Free Gaffers Season 2, Episode 12, with myself, Edward Brookes,
Joe Lowden,
James Bradson!
Hey!
United.
Oh, God.
Last week we spoke about Manchester United's stalemate against Nottingham Forest.
That's what it is.
Nice one. Arsenal go 6 points clear.
That's all I have to say.
Arsenal go 6 points clear. And, well, Newcastle carry on in embarrassing form with a defeat against West Ham, Joe.
Yeah.
Well, Joe, talking about that, this week we will be talking everything game week 12. And let's just say, Newcastle do not disappoint, do they?
Oh,
The team that keeps entertaining the Premier League this year.
Yeah, just not their own.
Yeah, not in the right way. Joe, anything to add at the beginning? Or
United. Sorry.
anything to add, Joe? Your club might go down. Anything to add?
Not going to go down. Just
You're that bad. You're losing to the teams in the relegation zone. Joe, anything to say?
yeah. It's a bad patch. Let's hope we can come
Not
out
the
the other
start
side.
you wanted, is it?
Eddie Howe out?
No, not yet.
Are you sure? It's not what you're saying?
You were saying that the other day.
Yeah, you saying it the other
Listen,
day?
you guys
Well,
are so
boys, let's
nice.
get on with the episode. Take it away, Joe.
We kicked off this weekend at Spurs as Man United were trying to carry on their unbeaten run.
It still is.
It was cagey for the first 20 minutes before Man United got a hold of the game. As Mbuemo scores in the 32nd minute.
What a boy. What a boy.
Coming off from
boy.
being Player of the Month to then scoring
Unbelievable.
Man United's first goal this month.
I may
Unbelievable.
have made a rash decision as soon as that ball went in.
Okay, we'll get on to that in a little bit. And then Man United were on top, not creating too many chances. It was kind of they were getting into the final third, but nothing was really coming off until
Still looking
there was a moment where Sesko got played through, and a heroic challenge from
what a
Vicky
tackle.
van der Ven.
What a tackle,
Probably
mate.
one of the best tackles you're going to see all year. Just
All right.
it was.
All right.
It was. Sesko had yards on him, and then Van der Ven.
He was just looking at the ball. He wasn't looking at around him. He thought he'd beat his man. Experience.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
But then Spurs started to
Might not be
come.
the man for us, who knows?
Well, after that incident, Spurs started to come back at them, and a couple of little tweaks from Thomas Frank, and one of the substitutes came on.
No,
and
it was our subs that ruined it.
yeah, sure. Couple of tweaks.
We'll get onto that, James. We'll get onto that. No, go on. No, we'll let him get onto that. Go on,
Couple
James.
of tweaks from Thomas Frank, bringing on Matthias Tell and Odeber, and Tell equalised in the 84th minute with. It's a deflected shot, but it was coming. It was written on the cards. Spurs were all over Man United at that point.
No, we should have put it to bed.
And then
And what happened? What happened, James, after
a
that?
corner came in, and it got headed out
Yep.
to a certain Odeber who came on, who whipped the ball in, looking for that far corner.
Yeah.
And Richarlison knocks it on,
Oh, by
Your
the
best
way,
mate.
and it goes in, and Richarlison goes mental as
he was crying in it. Oh, it was so good. He was crying.
as it looks like they
The
kind
man
of
thought he won the game.
But
they
then,
thought they
James,
snatched it in the 91st minute.
I
but
think we let James take this bit away.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Down to 10 men.
Down 10 men because Sesko came on, ruined the game, and went off with a knock.
after all the subs were used.
10 men, but it just wasn't done. It wasn't done. The ball came screaming in. Delete, far post, bosh, banging it in. I screamed. I'm not gonna lie. I screamed so loud.
You know, I think we had.
You know what I did it? I saw the men's come up.
Yeah.
I saw everyone come up, and they all just followed him. They all just went forward, and he was just.
So you were screaming when you got the equaliser?
Yeah, of course I was.
But
was a 96
but
minute.
when we
I was
scored the
also
last minute
screaming.
winner, you had to go at me for celebrating, and now you just said on camera on podcast that you
Did I?
you celebrated
Did I?
that
I don't remember,
What game are
mate.
you on about?
Arsenal City.
I don't remember, mate.
I don't remember. And you were
what
like,
are you
shouldn't
talking
celebrate a draw.
Don't remember, mate. But I screamed, mate. I'm not.
So you are a celebrating a draw guy.
No, I wasn't. It was a naughty goal, though.
I think
you
I
did
think
play well. No, I was
Yeah.
so
But
impressed.
End of
with
the
United.
day, we deserve. In my opinion, we deserved the win. I know me and Joe disagree.
I thought it was
I
fair
agree.
draw.
I do think you should have won.
what-
If one team was gonna win, it would have been
What
United.
for
Yeah,
it,
but I
he
thought
did
it
what he
fair
always
result was
does.
draw.
Casemiro came off. I know he's getting on a bit, but
Oh, can you look down the camera and say something about Ugarte, please? What you were saying about him off camera.
let me get there. You know what I mean? Don't
Okay.
ruin my flow. No,
Go on then, boss.
Casemiro when he comes off, like always, we just don't play the same. It
Says
just,
a lot about a 8-year-old controlling
which is
your
crazy.
midfield.
Mate, look at what he's done. Don't even try and
He's
say
won
anything.
more than your whole club, mate.
I
Ever
agree.
will. Ever.
Yeah, pretty much
All
ever
right.
will.
Got more talent in his left toe than your whole squad.
That is a lie. That is a massive lie, but whatever. Go on.
Current and past.
That's an embarrassing statement from you.
But,
I hope that gets clipped. That's great.
but no, you know.
Probably
and
why
then
James was talking.
I saw that. I saw that Maguire took a knock as well. So Maguire took a knock, and I was just like, it's going to go downhill. He decides to bring on 3 players all at once. I saw Ugarte. Oh my god! I was like, here we go.
Everything good happens when he's
I
on the
said,
pitch, right, James?
I said the words. We're going to lose. We just saw Ugarte in the picture.
I think you put it in the group chat.
Yeah, I think we're going to lose now. And it almost came true.
Agate's a special player.
There's some things.
I don't know what meaning
That's
you
saying
meant. but I'm
because I know
gonna-
said something really outlandish, but
Well, I'd like to make one slight point.
I believe he's doing everything to
God forbid.
destroy our club.
I think
inside
Vicario should have done better for Delict's header, in my opinion. I think it was
he shouldn't.
straight at him. He should have
He's
flapped
had a
it.
poor season. He's
he
had a
shouldn't.
really
I think
poor
Vicario
season.
should
shut
have
up.
done better there.
No, he shouldn't. It was reactive. It was unreal.
It was reactive, but also
Everyone
batting it
moved
into your own
forward.
net.
It was a perfect set piece, mate.
Batting it into your own net's a bit stupid.
But it is
I
what it
can't
is.
talk because Nick Pope's done it a couple of times for us. But
I'm
like,
not. Do you even get in that often? You a goaler?
yeah, I am actually when I played.
In 5-side. All right.
Yeah.
You've
Doesn't
played
kick a
played
ball.
in goal professionally as much as
Yeah.
Chow plays right back.
Yeah. No, he has played right back. Anyway,
Sorry about that. But you know what? I'll take a draw. I wasn't happy for the longest time. I felt done over because I've seen United and I accept what they've been like, which is crazy to say. But we deserve to win. My most
fair point.
my
Each
most
way.
humble.
With that result,
Opinion.
James, does that give you belief with your top 6 statement? Does it make you think it's gonna happen that you can go away from home and be down to 10 men and still come away with the draw?
I think it still
What
shows.
does it make you
It
feel?
still shows
How do you feel
spirit.
about it?
And it still shows in certain moments that we can come alive. Like
Right.
Yeah,
that
a
will
little bit of
always
fight,
that
little
will
bit of
always
grit.
be a part of us. I think it's coming back.
Yeah.
But there's still a problem. We're a couple of injuries away from just
Couple of what?
Disastrous.
Injuries.
Yeah, you are.
Ah.
You are a Delict, Casemiro, and Mbeumo injury away from being back where you were last
Maguire
season.
fully out as well.
Your mic's there, Joe.
Yeah, I'll still pick up.
It's usually me that gets the pointers.
I'm li-
But no,
God forbid I was talking to another person on the show. You moron. Anyway,
but yeah, it is what it is. We'll move on.
Moron was a bit.
We deserve to win, and we should be much higher up the table.
no, a
We're
point
still
each
getting top
fair.
6 at the end of the season, so it don't really matter.
Point each was fair in my opinion.
I think
Anyway,
we're
should
7th now.
we move
I
on?
think.
Because Man United aren't that interested.
Why do you just want to throw little digs in all the time?
'Cause
You're
you throw
nothing
it-
That's what he
club.
always does every
Oh,
week.
here
innit?
we go.
Dig, dig,
You're lucky
dig.
you've got
Here
a
we
space
go.
with us two.
Here we
Dig,
go.
dig, dig. It's
Come
like you're
on.
going down and down
Let
and
it
down
all
in the
out,
table.
Let it
You're
all out.
nothing
Let it all
club.
out. Let it all
Go on,
out.
Joe. On
Nothing
the next
club.
game.
Why did you
Yeah,
let it all
no.
out? You were crying when your team lost.
No, I wasn't.
You was.
I wasn't.
You wouldn't answer the phone.
I was at work.
Come on.
Come on, Joe. Come on.
Anyway, Everton beat Fulham in a comfortable win for the Toffees as Idrissa Gueye put them 1 up before half time. And then Michael Keane made it 2 in the 81st minute.
Yep.
3 disallowed goals for Everton in that
Crazy.
game as well. All for
Crazy.
offside. Very tight. It was kind of. It was a very comfy game for Everton at their new
silly.
stadium.
The
What?
other bit, the next bit. Come
Yeah,
on,
that
Steve.
is-
Yeah, Fulham.
That's silly.
Is Fulham a possible relegation candidate?
You're more likely to get relegated than they are.
Yeah.
We're-
Any day.
Stop trying to take.
They are the
scope
spot
off you.
above the relegation zone.
They'll still finish. Yeah, but
They're 17th.
You're more. There's more things to.
I'm not
sort
saying-
out.
It's so early in the league, and
No,
you're
but-
Real making
And you're
us
saying
play.
that
I'm
about
just
Fulham.
asking it
Sorry,
as a simple
Fulham
question.
fans, if you're watching this, because that's just.
I'm just
silly.
asking it as a simple question.
Ludicrous. the word I'd use.
Ludicrous.
It's just a simple question.
Ludicrous.
Some might say he hasn't got a clue.
It hasn't.
Anyway, it was just a question. I was just wanted to get your boys' opinion on it. Is it a possibility?
No.
Fair enough then.
I don't believe so.
They've
I
got
didn't
a
think
lot more
so.
quality
I
than the
didn't
teams
think-
below them.
I didn't think so either. I just wanted to throw the question out there. God
Wolves,
forbid.
Newcastle, and Burnley going down. Next.
I'd go Wolves, Newcastle. Yeah, I agree with that. Spot on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
West Ham are going down. Then again, they've started.
But West Ham beat them, lot.
West Ham.
They've started coming back, haven't they?
Talking about West Ham go to Burnley in a
Great
relegation
segue, by the way.
6-pointer.
Yeah.
And it didn't disappoint in a 5-goal thriller.
Yep.
As Burnley went 1-0 up through Fleming,
That looked good for them.
but then 3 goals in about half an hour from West Ham sealed it as Wilson, Souček, and Carl Walker-Peters just done him in. But a late goal from Cullen was a bit of a consolation, but it was always going to go to West Ham after they scored those 3. Are you two boys done being children for about 5 seconds?
Did you see what he just did?
Yeah, I did.
Woo! Right, carry on. Yeah. Well played, West Ham. They're turning things around, aren't they?
Yeah, West Ham are doing pretty well now. Well, seems like if you play us, you end up getting a couple of wins afterwards. It seems to be the
Everyone
guarantee.
beats you.
Maybe you should take
Everyone
that.
beats you, mate.
Fulham didn't. But
Come
yeah.
on. Fulham didn't. Great Fulham.
Yeah, but you were just talking about them. They're definitely not going down, and we beat them.
Had it
So.
better than you. Go on.
Yeah, but it was at your ground.
I love you saying carry on, mate, when it's your job to. You muppet.
Please hold.
Please hold.
Anyway, Arsenal travelled to the stadium of. Stadium of
come
Light.
on.
Come
Stadium
on.
of Light to face
So
team
much
in,
better than you.
They're
in a
so good.
stadium of.
Big shout out to all the Sunderland fans.
Get the words out.
I was waiting for him to finish what he was
Go on,
saying.
go on, Joe.
How about
go
you
on.
stop being so rude and stop
Get the words
interrupting?
out, lad. Come on.
Well, I'll take it away if you want.
Anyway, yeah,
You can do this.
I can say
We can do this.
face a good team in form of Sunderland.
You just called them a good team. Wow.
They're in a good form. I didn't say a good form.
You
I-
said good team.
a team in good form.
Rewind.
A
Rewind.
team in,
We can do this.
face a good team in form of Sunderland. In a team in good form, as Sunderland wanted to keep their unbeaten home
Good
record,
team.
Good team.
which it looked like it was going to be, as Sunderland went 1-0 up through former Arsenal Academy
first
product Dan Ballard.
May I say, at the game,
Poor from Rice.
unbelievable game. One of the most entertaining games of the season I've been to. The first half, Sunderland, not only just the atmosphere they created, but everything. The players they brought in the summer, how that team gels together, and how that manager's got them players ticking. And oh my goodness, man. And they started so well. And I mean, from an academy graduate of ours, Dan Ballard, getting that goal, very strong unit. And I can't believe, he's a centre-back. He just pushed forward so much. And
Quite poor from Rice, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I think if you then move on later into the game, when Arsenal came to life in the second half, as Saka gets the equaliser from Arsenal pressing high and Declan Rice winning possession of the ball, laying it off to Saka. Then,
No, Mikel Merino laid it off to Saka.
well, yeah, then to
Anyway,
Marino, then Saka. Then, obviously, the worldie goal. Joe, if you want to...
Yeah, to be fair, that was an absolute... I want to say a different phrase,
I
but
won't call it a
thunderbolt.
world, eh? It was on
Seeing
the
it live, it was a
rocket.
worldie.
It was a thunderbolt into
It
the
was
back
so
of the net.
good.
And it fired Arsenal into a certain win, right?
Never.
No,
Nothing's a certain win, the Premier
because
League.
Not against
Brian...
Sunderland.
Not against Sunderland at the Stadium of Light, mate.
I'd also just say when your goalkeeper comes out of his net when he shouldn't be, and
Why is he coming out of his net there?
and
Darren Wright,
Gabriel-
you've been so good all season, bro.
and
Like, you're doing
Gabriel
so
just
good.
being useless, kind of just standing there letting Robbie control him.
Sunderland-
Wait,
Sunderland-
clip that up. Clip that up.
What's this?
No, I love
Newcastle fan had the
no,
audacity to
no,
say Gabriel being useless. Clip it again. Go for Joe.
No. Gabriel's been great. He just got unlucky there. Robbie got in front of him,
I rate
controlled
Gabriel.
him, and Robbie
This
flicked
is
it
one
around him.
moment all season he's kind
No,
of made
it's
a
just-
little bit of a slip up. To
It reminded me a bit of how you used to play last year. The games where you go away from home, you'd be expected
away
to win,
from
and then
home.
you'd end up getting a draw.
when you have no depth
or-
on the bench. When things aren't going well, or you need to get it over the line, you need to bring on defenders to see a game out. You need to bring on attackers to keep possession. We had no depth due to all 8 of our outfield players being out injured.
I
So
get
I'm
it
not
to a
having
point,
that.
but you've
no
got the-
Martinelli, no Gyökeres, no Havertz, no
Yeah,
Odegaard,
Yeah, I
no
get it.
Madueke.
I get it. But
I'm not having it.
the fact is that you have got enough talent on that pitch
I
to
do agree.
just.
I think the
But
biggest...
dismantle
you're playing
Sunderland.
down Sunderland. At
I think
home.
the biggest story
Sunderland are
is
really
the
good.
fact that Sunderland are probably going to get
Europe.
this year.
Sunderland are going to do it.
They've just come up. I think there's a very... I don't think that's crazy to say.
I don't. Leicester.
I really
Think
don't.
about Leicester winning the league. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Sunderland getting Europe is not crazy. You look at the players they've got, the team,
I know
the
it's ear- I know it's
fans,
early
how good
days.
they are.
And you expect them to fall off. I just don't.
They're not falling off.
I think they're one player away from not being in it at all.
But I saw
And
the
I know-
three players
and
they
no,
brought on off
and-
the bench. Bromley, the backup striker, scoring the last-minute goal. Isidore, their
they're a-
main
they're a
striker.
team.
They've got
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
team, bro.
You're going to be happy with this, but I think if they lose Granit Xhaka, they are
I disagree. Lefay is a brilliant midfielder.
not in the same role that Xhaka does.
No, not in the same role,
Xhaka
but
has
if
I
they
probably...
think
invest
we'll
in
take a hit. I
January-
think they'll
Xhaka-
start dropping points, but I still don't think.
Not
Xhaka
at home,
has-
though. I
Xhaka
bet
has
when they
such a
drop
massive
points, it'll be
influence.
when they're away from home. That is
Yeah.
a fortress stadium. Like, and we'll see when your side's playing there, and especially yours in
We
the
beat 'em,
derby in December. Sunderland
I've
will
gotta say
win,
that.
and Sunderland will beat
Sunderland will win that game.
Newcastle.
Yeah, they will.
They will win that.
It'll be
game.
an interesting game. I think it depends on how we bounce back from our two.
I'd love it if we could all go and
Oh,
watch
lost
that.
stuff
Oh
on
my
that.
God. Oh my God.
It'd be impossible for me to get tickets in the away end,
Oh
but
my God.
actually it probably wouldn't. It just cost me a fortune.
I want to watch it with the.
That's true.
I want to watch it with the bigger team. Let's be with all the Sunderland fans.
That'd be fine.
Let's do it.
I'll see. I will see what we can do.
Nice.
It's a bit close to Christmas.
Moving
so
on,
we'll see.
great game though. Well played,
Yeah.
Sunderland. And your fans, meeting your fans outside the ground, having a chat with a lot of them, interviewing a couple of them. Sunderland, your fans are great. And they even made some comments about our own Joe Lowden,
And he took points
Lewis
from,
Bowden.
He took points from a very strong Arsenal as well,
They did. They're very, very good
And
fans,
it-
so give it to them.
and put dents in there. in Hopes for the title, mate.
Yeah, because a bit of dents in his
I told you City coming back.
Yeah. Well,
Go on
anyway, moving on to a team that James predicted to be quite high up, and they seem to have been turning a little bit of a corner as Chelsea headed to Molineux to face Wolves, who are a side on only 2 points so far this season. They're on track.
It's not a flex beating Wolves this season, is
They're,
it?
no, but they're on track to worse than Derby's record.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's not a flex beating them. So
No,
them
but it's
going, oh,
fair.
they're turning things around.
No, but they are.
They're
'cause
coming back up though.
They just beat Spurs, and they've now just beat Wolves. It's a bit of a turn in form.
Fair play, but they're not two teams that are going to set the Premier League this season.
Well, Spurs just drew with Man United,
At
so it's
home.
like it's not like a and Spurs and Chelsea just beat Spurs at.
They're not going to
Spurs.
finish
Yeah,
as
but
high as I
they
thought
at
they
home
would
and they were down
at
to
the
10.
start,
Man
but
United
then-
were down 10 men, mate.
I think you're being a bit harsh.
Must
I
have.
think anyway.
Carry on.
Chelsea made sure it stayed the same for them.
What?
What's this? I
go
zoned
on,
out for a
mate, go on.
second.
I just find it funny. You and me are having a like analytical
Yeah.
and
Actually
actual,
showing
like,
that we've
proper.
paid
We
attention,
pay attention.
wanting
You and me
to-
analysing
Yeah,
the game,
yeah.
and you and me are giving insight to our amazing viewers and subscribers.
Yeah.
And there's James.
What's this?
What's this about?
I was following for a second, and then something just caught my eye, and that's what took my head off it. And then I heard 10 men. I was like, "What? What's this?
Hey.
Was that us?"
right.
Right, moving on.
Who?
Chelsea-
Where? What?
Chelsea
Where am
made-
I?
Jesus.
Where am I? Who are you people?
Oh, James, another episode. We need to make sure you're okay. Yeah.
This is what supporting Man United the last couple of years has done to
Yeah.
him.
Oh, this is.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, Chelsea made sure that it stayed 2 points, as after a first half where Chelsea struggled to really get anything going,
Yep.
Gusto, João Pedro, and Neto all netted in the space of 20 minutes to win it, and certain star boy of James's got
He's
2
doing
assists.
so well
He got 2
now.
assists that game.
Last 4
Yeah.
games, he's got how many goals and how many assists?
4 goal contributions.
He's doing all right.
He's doing unbelievable, better than
Go on.
most Man United players.
Oof. Oof.
Other than Mbeumo. That is, I can hold my
Oof.
hands up. Mbeumo's been great. Other than that,
That's crazy.
Garnacho could have been starting on your left this season, helping Mbeumo out.
Well, moving on to the derby. Well, it's a very weird derby because they're so far apart. But
It's a motorway derby.
motorway derby.
Palace and Brighton. They faced each other. Brighton travelled up, and it was an entertaining game. I watched the game.
It was actually really tight.
It was really tight, and it ended up being 0-0. There was a disallowed penalty, well, not overturned penalty, and there were some nice shots, but nothing really came off. And what are you smiling at?
Can you not be happy being?
No, because he's pulling faces at you because I'm seeing you pull faces back. So
Joe, we've got a podcast
Anyway.
to do here. Be professional, man.
says you not. Anyway, right. Do you reckon Europe is starting to catch up to Crystal Palace with obviously the size of their squad?
Obviously. But
And obviously playing
they're
Thursday,
missing out
Sunday.
on, like, Eze, obviously.
Yeah.
It was a vocal point for them.
Yeah, but
In big games, in a derby, come on, mate. But in the derbies, you need your big main players. And I think they
And you know what? They were missing a certain player that was in someone's team this week, and
weren't. This is what I mean. In a derby, you need your main leaders.
you need your
and
captain,
Mark
as you
Gray-
would say. You need your captain.
I was livid.
Do you think Brighton, obviously, because they haven't been having to deal with Europe and they've had a few injuries but nothing major, do you think they failed to capitalise on that game?
Yes, I've been slightly underwhelmed with Brighton this season. No offence to Brighton fans. I think Brighton are a great team, got great players. I just think been slightly underwhelming. And let's see, after Christmas, I think we'll see a different side to Brighton as well. They'll be a lot harder team to face in the second half of the season.
Well, I think it's just the comparableness to them away and at home.
Moving on, that was really great.
Anyway,
He's done it again.
No, but I'm saying as in like at home they're formidable. They've only lost once there, and then away
it's not
from
like
home
they're
they've
going to
lost.
finish 6th or 7th.
Away from home they've sharp. Right. Anyway,
Forget about that.
Moving on to another game that didn't disappoint. Some might say game of the weekend, in my opinion. Shock of the weekend.
No, I wasn't shocked.
You were. I know. It was never in doubt, was it? Really?
No.
Never in doubt. There is a certain club in black and white who are sinking down the Premier League table, and there's a manager that's getting it all wrong this season, Joe Lowden.
Oh, take it away.
last week I thought
This is a
the
one-off.
players had let down Eddie because I don't feel like he set him out in the wrong way. I just
Our
think the players-
title didn't make it out that way, did it?
The past few podcasts,
No, 'cause that
you've
was
been
your-
like, Eddie got it wrong. Now the players have got it wrong.
No,
Now
last
it's
week-
back to Eddie. Like,
No, last week
You're becoming Excuses FC now.
that's been you for the last 3 years. Anyway,
Drag my club in with yours, mate. Look where you are.
last week I feel like the
False
players
promises.
had let down Eddie because he set them out the right way. It was against a really poor West Ham side who hadn't won at home in 18.
But then
And
this
then-
week, what's gone
This week,
wrong,
I
Joe?
think it started all right. There was a very cagey first half. We
Yeah, it
got
was.
a nice goal from Barnes, kind of created out of nothing.
But Barnes, he sent like 5 of them like
He sent a
packing,
couple to
didn't
the
he?
shops.
He
And
really
then
did.
slotted it away. And we went in 1-0 up at half time, and I was thinking, okay.
How can you have that bad of a team talk to be 1-0 up at half time and then let full time result be what it was?
So what happened was it was a long throw. The long throw,
Stank up the gaff.
it was a mistake from Botman. I think Pope should have saved.
It's just stinky, mate.
Anyway, right. Right, okay.
Come on. Long throw.
Long throw, and I think Botman made a mistake there where Pope should have been left to punch that away. Botman heads it. And
What did he do? What did Botman do?
He headed it in towards the box.
what a layup.
Isn't it? Assist of the season, really.
He was trying to clear it, and he misread the ball.
Nah, but Botman's class, mate.
I love how you're laughing. Go on, how about you explain that? No. How
I
about,
just love seeing the pain in your eyes, that's all.
yeah, it's tough.
On to the next goal.
Crying.
And then it was very level at that point. But Brentford started to take a bit more of a control, and Dan Burn got let off massively.
What's he
With,
playing at?
Should have took him off.
this is where I think Eddie
go.
made a massive mistake.
Go on. Here we go.
As soon as that challenge happened, and it was a
The
risk,
first one,
yeah, where you could clearly see Ouattara
coming.
realised.
Yeah.
Ouattara realised how to get past Bird. It was
Take it around him.
take it, just run round him. He's not quick
Take
enough.
the ball around him.
Literally take it round him. He's not quick
Nothing
enough.
about him.
So it should have been then. Right, Burn, you're off. Lewis Hall, you're on. Then there's no attacking threat down the right hand side that we can't deal with. That's the truth.
Mastermind Joe's back. Like the
No, but that is the truth. That is the truth.
Tactician
At that
Joe.
point, it was-
if we had Lewis Hall
it was-
here, and then if we had Chow at right back, it all would have been fixed.
It's all right. He's just not funny. Anyway,
I was
right.
laughing.
Begged it.
So no, you're just pity. Anyway, yeah, Lewis Hall should have come on, and then I think that game in the second half was begging for an Alanga to cause more of a threat.
Him, not me.
Go with me, please.
All right, okay.
And then, yeah, so then the second chance that Ouattara gets to go through on goal, Dan Burn takes him down, which, in my opinion, the first was more of a penalty than the second.
What you're saying is everyone in the crowd, everyone watching at home, you saw it coming. You saw it was just a penalty or a red card waiting to happen.
Yep.
Yep.
And Eddie Howe didn't react. And then guess what? As soon as Dan Burn gets sent off, miraculously, Lewis Hall's ready to come on. And obviously Pope then went down a few minutes before that incident of the second challenge and got himself concussed. And then Ramsdale had to come on. Igor Thiago slots away a penalty, and it looked like
He's
it was
been on
done.
fire this season. I don't see a pen,
he's
but
been unreal.
guy keeps scoring goals. He's doing what he needs to do.
It looked like it was done for us, but we started to get more and more progressive with the ball.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, when we have an actual left back on the pitch in Lewis Hall, where he whips a ball across the box, and it was really well defended by, I think it was Nathan Collins, got just in front of Alanga, and
Underrated player,
and he
Nathan
couldn't get it
Collins.
in the back of the net. And then it happened again, the same as last week, a last minute
Decisive ceiling, wrapping it up goal.
last minute moment where Chow makes a good challenge, Botman thinks he's
No,
going,
it weren't. He
shut
puts the
up, you
ball
moronic
in.
imbecile beg, shut up. You haven't got a clue what you're talking about. Didn't watch the game, so shut up.
Did watch the game.
You didn't.
Your wayward words are styles,
anyway.
mate.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think fans
He
are the ones
did
that say
not
yours.
deserve that.
Yeah, he did, because my opinion was...
You're the clueless
it's a good
one, all the
challenge,
fans say it.
But Botman should have been reactive, instead of thinking, it's just going to roll through to Pope. Not checking his
He
surroundings,
did
realising...
put the ball. Chow won the ball, but he didn't think when he won the ball, the way how he won it, he's just put the ball through on goal for a striker to run onto. That's not
When
Premier
watching-
League standard defending.
When watching it, he takes the challenge. Botman is running back into the path of the ball. Botman stops thinking the ball's going to go through to Ramsdale without surveying the area and seeing that Thiago was behind him. If Botman had been reactive, he would have got the ball, passed it back to Ramsdale, and that wouldn't have been a goal. It would have still ended 2-1, obviously. But the point is that wasn't a bad decision from Chow. It was a bad reaction from Botman. But it ended up being 3-1.
3-1.
And that is the second away game in London that we have lost 3-1.
And you did say last week that it was the worst defeat under Eddie Howe. Where does this compare with it?
It's not the worst.
You said no. You said West Ham's was.
Yeah, West Ham was
I'm now
worse.
saying, where does this compare with it? Is it up there?
It's
embarrassing.
up,
3-1 lost to Brentford.
It's up there, but I'd also say that it was easily fixable, so I don't think it was too bad from the players. There was obviously mistakes in the game, but yeah, just certain decisions by the manager didn't really make much sense in my view.
Well, last thing before we move on, Joe,
Please
rather
do.
than taking it out on me, look straight down that camera and just say to Eddie Howe what you want to say. Just imagine Eddie Howe
this international break's key. I think if there isn't any changes made, then it's going to be a very tough season. I think you need to stop picking your favourites, which is clearly Dan Burn and Nick Pope, or just playing them out of position in Dan Burn's sense. If you're going to play him at left centre back, not at left back, because he's not a left back, and it's clear the age has caught up to him. He's 33 now. He hasn't got the same legs as he did 4 years
scored a
ago.
worldie in the Champions League with his header.
Yeah.
And now you're slagging him off like within the same week.
Oh, the bend on that.
It was a great header, but
He
it's,
whipped it like Beckham from a header.
but the problem is it's not the Champions League performances, and also when he's playing in the Champions League, we aren't coming up against as good quality wingers.
Yeah, you might
That
be
is the
right
truth.
with that, yeah.
But anyway,
Moving on to the next game.
that was a
play.
much more calm rant this week. And I
I don't
just
know. You did lash out at me a little
Took
bit.
a while.
yeah,
Yeah,
You
because
did cry a little bit.
Took a while. Are we moving on?
we got an international break now to hopefully recoup and get going again. Anyway,
Go on.
Villa faced a European chasing Bournemouth side who had a tough run recently, losing to Man City last weekend.
Yeah, they have had some.
And they were hoping to change it against an improving Villa side,
What
but
did
it
I
was
say?
not a good day for the Cherries
I
as
said it
they
at
get
the
battered
beginning.
4-0.
I said this about Villa. We were all going like they're in really big trouble. They can't score goals. Once they figured it out, boom, they're now scoring for fun. They're doing well.
I
now.
watched someone talk about this. I think it was
They're ticking.
an ex-pro saying that, not to bring it back to Newcastle again, but they're saying that Villa and Newcastle were in a very similar position of, we are what Villa were at the start of the season. As in, like, we're struggling to just score goals and do things like that. I forgot who it was, but I remember seeing someone talk about it, and I was like, oh, maybe they're right. But anyway, 4-0 with Buendia scoring an amazing free kick and Nana
He's
scoring.
on fire as well, Buendia, man.
He's having a good little
That goal against
good little,
Spurs, this one here.
Yeah, he's having a good little spell because he wasn't in favour last year or the year
He
before.
went out on loan to buy
Exactly, that's what I mean. He
last
wasn't
year.
in favour, but now it seems that he's come back and he's in the side and he might be here to stay.
Definitely
But
so.
Semenyo, by the way.
Semenyo, penalty save.
yeah, penalty saved. That is really poor. From him.
He has been trash
You need
since I brought
to,
him
you
in.
need to get rid of him.
You say that it's because I think that Bournemouth started so well and their fixtures were a little bit like better, but now they've
He's
had
just been a bit
such
unlucky, but
they've
it's
had a
just
lot of
like-
hard fixtures recently, and the team it's just dried up for goals wise. But
Which is probably harsh.
In the City game, even though they ended up losing 3-1, I thought they were quite unlucky in that. 'Cause
Yeah,
they
I
went,
agree.
They went 1-0 up
Yeah.
in 45 seconds and then equalised after that, and then they just ended up just running out of gas in that second half. But,
They'll come good.
yeah, they'll be
They'll
fine.
come back.
Anyway, on Amadou Onana ended up bagging an absolute screamer into the bottom corner as well.
he only scores screamers, that guy.
Apparently, so yeah. And then Barkley and Doniel Marlin
Daniel
scored.
Marlin again, man.
And Villa with all of them being great goals, and obviously we mentioned Semenyo having a penalty saved.
Yep.
Was it just a great start for Bournemouth, or are they going to tail off, or do you reckon they'll find their feet again and get back into obviously Champions League /
I've
Europa
got a
League?
controversial take.
What's that?
Bournemouth obviously started better, and obviously they're a little bit higher in the league now. But I'm so much more excited by watching Sunderland. So much more, and I'm certain Sunderland will finish higher than Bournemouth.
Oh,
yeah, see it. What?
Oh, that's
watch
interesting.
It. Watch it then.
That is interesting.
I said it's controversial.
No, because
I said it.
put,
When you watch Sunderland, when you watch Bournemouth over the last couple of games, and you watch Sunderland, you are more excited. They play more expansive, attacking, progressive football. Their team's so coercive.
Yeah.
Their fans get right behind them. Bournemouth Stadium isn't big enough to get the fans behind them.
I just think Iriola.
I do agree. Yeah.
He'll figure it out. And the only issue I think with Sunderland, if they do get some out, I don't know what it is, but if they get figured out how to be like stopped from
like everyone figured your team out this year.
Yeah, I'd agree. We have been figured out, and we need to find something to do that to change.
To the next game.
But and where do we now think Villa are going to finish?
Still bottom 10.
Bottom 10.
Yeah, they're not. I'm still not. Just 1-4-0.
I'm in between.
I'll see. I think they've got a lot of.
Then again, it's early days. Who knows? They might. I don't think they get in Europe.
No, not in my opinion.
This is why. Yeah, but this. Well,
I think these are some surprising teams that are going to take it instead, like Sunderland,
exactly,
like United.
Well, on that note, James,
they'll finish above Newcastle.
Right. Well, I reckon they'll be between 11th and 9th. I think they're probably not going to quite push for Europe, but Jesus Christ.
Go on, Joe.
Another relegation 6. Well, if it is still a relegation 6-pointer, Newcastle practically might as well be in them now. Forest.
You are.
And Leeds were both sides trying to gain some momentum for the rest of the season.
What word? Say that word again.
Trying to gain some momentum.
You went. You did not say it like momentum. That. You didn't say momentum.
Momentum.
Unless we're going crazy.
Yeah. Unless it's momentum.
I heard momentum.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Well, anyway.
Both
sides.
Go on, Joe.
Anyway, both sides are trying to gain. Sorry, just because I was trying to.
I've got to get it out.
Most weeks.
I've got to get it out. I've got to get it out. What, are you trying to be hurtful again?
Yeah. Sorry, I start a monster.
Come on.
Anyway.
Monster.
Don't do that. Anyway, both sides are trying to gain some momentum for the rest of the season.
Come on,
it started well for Leeds as Nemecha puts Leeds one up in like 13 minutes. But 2 minutes later, Sangare equalises. Then another goal from Morgan Gibbs-White.
Lobs White.
He's been doing well. He's now got, 4 in his last 3?
Anderson 9-pointer on FBL.
Yeah.
Side note. I know, I was fuming.
You've always believed in him, haven't you?
He's a brilliant player. He is.
Why would he downgrade and go back to your club then?
He's going to go to the Euros and be one of the best midfielders there. He's actually just at what he does, not as in like.
I think him and Rice next to each other will be.
Not as good. Like the actually what.
Either him
as
and Rice
a midfielder,
or
I think
Rice
what he does.
Wharton.
I was going to say Wharton.
I go Rice and Wharton personally, but I think Anderson definitely will.
Wharton
takes
with
that
Wharton. Spot.
I have a feeling Anderson will take that spot. Annoyingly,
we'll see.
Because I think Wharton actually is just an unbelievable player as well. But I just have a feeling Anderson will, because Tuchel's already had that, like those picks of him. I feel like Tuchel will trust him more when it comes to the tournament.
Who's going down?
Good question.
Yeah, who's... Forest are getting themselves in a good better position.
I think Forest are going to survive.
Who's going to go down then?
I'm going bottom, Wolves. I'm going...
Newcastle.
He's going to say
going
Newcastle.
to say... No, Burnley will stay up. I'm
up.
going maybe even Leeds, potentially.
I think Leeds are going down.
Maybe. Either Leeds or someone like Burnley or Leeds, something like that. And then top relegation, Newcastle.
You're an embarrassment. Oh, my God. Who do you think's going to go down, James? And I know you're going to say Newcastle as well, but go for it.
Rock bottom, Newcastle.
It's embarrassing.
Newcastle. No, I think bottom Wolves. They're finished. Burnley.
You think Burnley will go down?
Yeah, I do. I think Forest's going to survive.
Yeah, same. So that only leaves one club with black and white.
It's a toss-up with... I don't know. I can see so much in Leeds, but...
West Ham.
I think Leeds might just
But West Ham seem to be saving themselves right now.
West Ham are better than you at the moment.
So it's like Leeds or like Newcastle somewhere.
It is.
But
Isn't
no,
it?
I think Leeds.
Oh, God.
Leeds have something in them, but it's looking at the moment. But it's early days.
It's early
We're 11
days,
games
boys.
in,
It's
like,
early days.
It's early days. I mean, we're getting top 6 like standard, but everything else like it's up in the air. Newcastle could go down.
I think it's going to be Wolves,
Don't tell me what.
Leeds, and Burnley. I think it's going to be Wolves, Leeds, and Burnley. Well, anyway,
Wrap it
let's
up for
wrap
the
up this
weekend.
weekend's football.
Hate
as-
watching a century, by the way. It doesn't matter who won.
Imagine your local
Don't matter who
rivals
won.
winning and your
It
local
don't. No, it
team.
don't matter who won because I'd have got some enjoyment out of it.
If it would have been a draw, it would have been perfect, really.
Nah,
Both teams
no,
dropping
because
points.
what that also gives me. Just take it away, Joe. Then we'll talk about that.
Anyway, to wrap up this weekend's football, we had the title fight as both City and Liverpool were looking to capitalise on the fact that Arsenal dropped points at Sunderland. Man City were the team to capitalise, but it wasn't looking all sunshine and daisies as Haaland.
I haven't heard that played in a
You
while.
absolutely smashed that, mate. Absolutely smashed it.
Oh, champagne daisies.
Sunshine and daisies.
Sunshine.
I got it right. Why are you doing
What happened with Haaland, Joe?
Anyway, yeah, it wasn't looking all rosy as Haaland missed a penalty. Great save from Mohamed
Unlike
Ashvili, but also
I knew it. He stepped up. You could see
also
it in his
it was looking
eyes.
a bit. It was a bit of a rough penalty. It wasn't his best. But he ends up scoring anyway as he ended up beating Ibrahima Konate to the header, and then that was followed by Nico Gonzalez having a nice deflected
he had a
shot
really
from the
good
outside of the box.
That kid is going to have such a good
He had a really
future.
good game.
What a player.
He was a
for
player who did even better. But
Yeah, we'll
had
get on to
really
him in a
good
sec.
game.
He was really
But Van Dijk had a controversial goal disallowed because apparently,
So
Blocking the field.
no,
So
apparently
annoying.
Robertson was blocking the
annoying.
view. It did look,
I would even say the pen for Haaland was soft.
yeah, but it
a
didn't,
soft
it didn't
pen.
end up mattering because they saved
Didn't
it.
matter, but I don't. It was a bit of a soft pen. That.
How much
Yeah.
money do you think
Still
he's going
contact
for?
though.
Man City.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still contact. Like,
But
it's,
that Van Dijk one, disallowing it. It said it was blocking the field of vision.
it's a bit ropey though. isn't it?
Yeah, but you know what? It's Liverpool. I'm gonna say good decision.
Yeah. Doku.
But then,
What
yeah,
a game.
Doku halfway through the second half.
Doco.
Doc-
No,
Doco.
I'm doing it.
Doco.
No, I'm doing it.
Doco.
All right, man,
Doco.
All right, you man, yeah.
Doku.
God, you're. I'm gonna say
Anyway,
that word then.
yeah.
No, Doku was unreal.
Yeah.
But he does this, doesn't
Probably
he?
he-
He has
comes
one
up-
unreal game and then he goes, he just fades out for 5 and then one unreal
I was
game
sitting
again.
with a good friend of mine, Liverpool fan, Maka, if you're watching.
Big up.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Best
hate
player on the
watch.
pitch.
Unbelievable. He was unreal. He
Best
was
player on the
unplayable.
pitch.
He said it himself. Like he's like every time he plays, he just comes alive. I think he called him Roberto Doku at one point. But he was unbelievable. He was just unplayable. Bradley couldn't. He did a good tackle at one point, but
Bradley
Just
tried
could-
his best, but yeah.
could not keep up with him.
And
I was like, who is this boy, man? It's crazy.
I think, yeah, I think to be fair, this season Doku's been a bit more consistent than he had been in previous seasons. But yeah, it
3-0.
was a 3-0 absolutely
3-0.
thumping as Doku wrapped it up with his third just after the hour mark.
Hate watch of
And
the century.
The
I'll say it
big
again.
question is, James, is we've been saying it for the
I have
last
been
couple of weeks.
talking about City this
Haven't we?
whole time. Yeah.
We've been saying.
I've been saying the dark horses. I've been saying people are counting them out, but they've got to remember it's City and it's
Are City
Guardiola.
back in the
They are
race?
back
Because
in the
Ed was
race.
talking about it being a one-horse race, pretty much now.
They're 4 points off now.
And they're now 4 points.
It's yours the ball again.
They've caught them before.
Yeah, and they
with
are gonna
more,
catch
with
you
more points as
again.
well. They've caught a bigger gap from you. And if Haaland
And
keeps
it's
scoring,
great because no one cares when City win. Like they win it, yeah.
that'd be great.
They've got that cheating stain on them forever.
Yeah, because
so-
then they'll win.
it,
more.
it doesn't matter. So I,
What about when they win
let,
more
let,
titles
let
than
them
you
win.
do? What
Let
about
them
when
win. If
that
I
happens?
see that light leave your eyes and you don't get to win, it'd be great. Let them win it. And they are going to win it. Liverpool are out of the race. I
Oh,
think.
Liverpool out. That's the other question.
Okay,
Yeah.
what do you two think? Do you think Liverpool are out?
I think,
they're too far
They'll
gone.
come back top. They've got
They'll
some
definitely
very,
get top
They've
4.
got some very good fixtures. coming
Very
up.
good till Christmas.
Yeah. All the way.
I will not be surprised. I will not
argue.
be surprised if Liverpool win every game from now till Christmas.
Yeah.
Their fixtures are that good.
I don't think they drop many points.
No, neither do I.
I think
So-
Liverpool aren't out of it yet. I think they are on the brink of out, like on that very teetering line. They're what, 7 points?
They're below us.
7 points?
Okay, I will rephrase
I
it to
think
you
it's
guys
7,
because
8
you two
points.
both said to me like you've gone Man City back in the race, and I know it's all funny for Arsenal bottom.
Because they are.
Let's just say then it will put in a world where we go if. Next 2 games, Arsenal have is Tottenham and Chelsea, 2 local London derbies. Most clubs will see them as very hard games.
I
If we
personally
come
believe-
away with 6 points from them 2, what are your opinions then?
I personally believe you do.
I think we come away
Depends.
with 6.
Is it?
Believe you.
Are they both at home?
Spurs is at home, and the Chelsea game, I'm not going to lie, I don't know actually yet, so I will look that up.
If it's at
off
Stamford
camera.
Bridge, that's a tougher game. Not much, but a bit slightly tougher.
I do agree.
I see
Also
you-
depends
I see
on
yous winning that,
on
but
who's fit for Chelsea.
I
yeah.
think it takes
I do
one
agree.
it takes one loss. It takes one loss. What you dropping points? If City get 1 point behind you, I think.
I do get that.
I
We've only
think
lost
you'll-
one game
I
all
think-
season.
I know,
That's
I know,
just
but I
Liverpool's
think
crazy
you'll-
free kick at
I
Anfield,
think you'll
man.
start sweating, and I think they'll catch you. Every
Psycho-
time Pep praises his competitors, something goes wrong.
It's psychologically,
Yeah,
I
it
feel
is.
like
He knows what he's doing.
he
mate.
has a go at everyone, but
Well, we'll see. But this is the 1 year I believe in my team, and I don't think we will.
And I would never take that.
And even if they
away
do
from
catch
you.
up, if they do catch up with us, I still think we've got something different in our team this year that we're gonna have a grit and a fight to like try and pull back. And
It'll be great.
It's gonna be like
It
this.
will be great to see.
Yeah,
It will be.
I think it's gonna be the best we're gonna see Arsenal
'Cause
fight
you
for a
want,
title.
You want them to fight you though, because you don't want to just
run away. Yeah,
I bet
Yeah.
you do, because you're scared.
I would love a runaway. I'd love. Yeah,
Yeah, but you ain't got then, but you know.
I know. I agree.
Especially with City in there.
Well,
You never know,
James.
United might have a title charge.
Oh Christ! Yeah,
right.
I'm
Let's just move
joking.
straight on because that's embarrassing.
You know I'm joking. Come on.
Moving on to your segment, James.
Anyway, FPL. You know what? I missed deadline. I had 2 changes I was gonna make, and I missed deadline.
Would that have made much of a difference?
I'm so happy I missed it.
No, that would have made you worse off.
I'm so happy because I was gonna take Saka out, and the boy gave me 12 points. It might not be in my team now, but
Great.
Hope. I think it was a 3-pointer.
Yeah. You got saved.
I'm not looking forward to next week. I think the Bradford's going to be playing anyway. Sinessa. I know it was a bit. Pretty much a blank. Rodon, blank, but only because Gay didn't play.
Mm-hmm.
That'd have been 6 to 8 points.
Yep.
Right? And then James came on for a little cameo.
Ridiculous.
Right? Another one. I'd have got 6. I probably would have got 6 points off that.
You would have, because Chalobah got
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
6 points or 7 points.
All right. And then.
Actually, no, because think about it. If he took Gusto's position, he would have got a goal. So that
Yeah.
actually would have been
That's
even
not
better.
how it was.
That's
Yeah,
how,
no,
I
no,
think
no.
now he's. I think it's.
No, that's the same.
that's how it works.
That's how it works.
Yeah, that's how it
Am I
works.
right, James? Am I right?
Yeah,
we
that's
would have
how
got. We would have got.
That's how it works.
We would have got 14 points there, mate. So how about you back off?
Yeah. That's how it works.
Muppet. Muppet.
Yeah. That's how it works. Come on. That's how it works.
Yeah, because we would have been far gone from you, mate.
Yeah. Far gone, mate. But no, I think James probably lost his spot now because Gusto's back and he's firing. Gabriel,
Didn't have a good game.
you know what?
One bad game.
You know what? He's due a bad.
Yeah, he's due a bad haul. He's averaging like
Caicedo has
cheaper points.
done me well for a while, but another blank. Semenyo missing his
Penalty.
oh,
Puts it
0
0.
pointer.
Don't get me started on that.
I
next week.
should have took him out. I actually figured out if I would have made the changes I wanted, I think I could have afforded Semenyo out. So that would have, but I wasn't going to do that. So if
Nah,
buts
it's
and
never gonna
maybes,
happen.
and that makes me like Joe, so I'm not like that. Saka 12-pointer saved me in a way.
Yeah, your boy.
Really did.
Yeah, Mateta.
Boom, boom, boom. Mateta weren't in the room this week.
Boom, 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 boom. Blank in the room.
I
Valmada.
like that.
Valmada 5 points.
Yeah, 5 points.
Got an assist.
Even though his team
Steady.
is dire.
Yeah.
And then Haaland missing that pen. Just, oh my God. I think it was minus 4 points.
But he did get some.
They're ending on
difficult half right.
37, around the average score.
Yep.
But it is.
It was a hard week.
I
but
wanted
results
more.
didn't go.
It was a bit of a
what we
nothing
thought.
week for most people, to be honest.
Yeah,
it was
it
a bit
was.
of a dead week. But I should have done better. I'm just happy I overslept.
Well, who is your player of the week then, James?
It's got to be Saka.
I rate that.
You know what's crazy?
Go on.
People aren't going to believe me with this. I had the armband on Saka. I'm sure I told
Oh
you.
my goodness.
No, I had the armband on Saka. I spoke to an Arsenal fan. I was at work. Spoke to an Arsenal fan.
Oh yeah, you told me this. Yeah, I now
spoke to
remember
an
this.
Arsenal fan. He went, put it on Ireland, mate. Convinced me to put it on Ireland.
It's because you listen to everyone else. If you didn't listen to everyone else, you'd be world number 1 right
I
now.
know, Arsenal fan. Why am I listening to people?
Yeah.
Why?
Stop listening to everyone, James.
My
So I
problem-
took
Yeah,
it
sorry.
off.
Right.
I changed my mind. I took it off, and it absolutely threw it. And I think if I'd have kept the captain on, I didn't have that doubt in my mind, I wouldn't have been looking to get rid of him. So I looked to get rid of him after that.
Your issue's listening to people. My issues is second guessing myself. I make
My
decisions.
gut's always right. I should trust my gut.
Yeah.
Obviously, it wasn't with the...
Yeah.
Mine's second guessing myself.
Who
Yeah,
is
player of the week
your-
was Saka. Flop of the week
Joe of the week.
It's clear.
is Semenyo, that miss.
Yeah, Semenyo,
Yeah.
He's been terrible.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Terrible.
And then, it is what it is. Moving on.
Right.
Next team.
I'm going to go through my team quite
Bottom of
quick
the week.
because I think that
Bottom of the week,
it's
Blob of the
been
week.
1 point behind
Bottom of the
James. Shut up, Joe. I'm going to go through my team quick because I think this has been a little bit of a long podcast. Raya, blanked,
All talking
unlucky.
from you.
Yeah, it probably is. Gabriel, blanked as well, unlucky this week. Munoz got me some points, did very well this week with a clean sheet. Chalobah, again, got me points, did very well. Semenyo, obviously blanked, all of us a bit disappointed. Jack Grealish, man, what is going on?
Told you not
When
to
I
get
first got the first 3
told
weeks
you
of
not
me
to get
getting him, he got me points every single week, and now he's blanking non-stop.
not to get him.
Eze, another blank man. But watching you, you were one of the better players in the game. But
Blank.
Haaland got captained and obviously got a couple of points. Voldemada, 5
Not a
points.
blank either.
Fair play, 36. Keeps me still within grasp of James, not too far away, not too bad.
I'm getting a little bit shaky.
And Joe, where he's I'll leave that for Joe to brag about. But my player of the week this week, it's actually a little bit of a hard one, because I've not had anyone play amazingly. I will go with. You know what? I'm going to be a bit unique this week, and I'm going to give it to my boy Munoz because I think he's deserved a big shout out throughout the season. And I think my differential of him and you guys not having him, I think he's been really great for me throughout the season.
Yeah,
so
he's got more points in that time, but okay.
Yeah.
Don't fit. Not all season.
Who's your blob of the week?
Has he? I'm shocked at that. But my Joe of the week is.
So embarrassing. Right.
It's Semenyo. For a 0 pointer. Thank you very much, and we're going to keep fighting. We're going to keep going along with Ed's plan, and thanks for everyone backing me in FPL. Cheers.
No one's backing you.
Moving on.
One of the most
No, come on, let's go to the flop.
Right,
Come on.
I got 56 points this week as
boost.
I bench boosted this week, which I think after last week has got me back in the game.
You needed it.
It's got me back in the game.
You did need it.
Well, obviously it started off with Robert Sanchez in goal, clean sheet, 6 points, lovely.
Not bad.
Since I took him out, my God.
Timber, Gabriel, Reece James, all 1 pointers. Tough
Blank.
But you know what? It didn't matter because obviously I bench boosted. And Ismail Assar, 3 points. I brought it. He would have done better than what Kudus did anyway, because Kudus was out. Then Semenyo, 0, annoyingly. Bruno G, 4 points. Decent little haul there. Declan Rice, 2 points.
How much is Bruno G? How much did he cost you?
6.6.
That's too
I think
much,
he is around
mate.
that.
He's not been a good pick, man.
I think that's
Him,
around about right.
Gordon hasn't been a good pick.
Yeah, I've got
You
rid
do
of
play with
Gordon.
your heart a little bit in FPL,
No,
and I do rate it.
Bruno's good because he generally gets defensive contributions.
Right,
Declan Rice, blank.
Why have you brought him in?
Because he's set piece.
Hey, your forwards did alright.
My forwards is where I
Yeah.
catched up a bit. Voltemada, 5 points. Haaland, unluckily, obviously missed the pen like we said, but 8 points.
Yeah.
João Pedro, who was the person I was thinking about captaining this week instead of Haaland, because I thought, you know what, he's at Wolves. And then I second guessed it because you boys were saying just captain Haaland, and I captained Haaland, and I
I
I would've
love
got-
your excuse
not
every
sorry.
week.
I would've gone extra-
I listen to you guys and just
Oh,
don't listen.
I wasn't talking to you.
Don't shush me.
I didn't do this during yours.
Innit?
Anyway.
Don't blob him.
Yeah, God, you're the blob of the weekend. Anyway, 7 points. Yeah, it would have been 14. Would have got an extra 6. Anyway, on the bench, Dubravka got 2. Wasn't expecting much from him. Senesi, again, 2. Wasn't expecting much. But Elliot Anderson, the beautiful man, ended up getting 9 points for me.
Tarkowski.
Tarkovsky also got me 5. So I ended
It
up...
just shows to me that you can't pick a proper 11 because you had to bench boost to get them points.
Exactly. And then when he doesn't, every time he does, when he hasn't got a bench boost, he has all his points on the bench every week. You're so right,
so
James.
bad.
But it still shows that
I love
he's
how
Joe
you've
of the
also
week.
said that. There's only the last 4 weeks I've had more points on my field than I have on my bench. But in the positions that I've had, it's just that my team's been really bad. That's what it has been. Yeah. Anyway,
Play the week. Let's crack on.
Eric, you know what? He's on my bench, but I bench boosted, so it's okay. Elliot Anderson.
Yeah,
yes,
fair,
mate.
bench boost.
That is fair.
Love it. Flop of the week. Yeah, I think it's Semenyo
We've
all
all
round.
gone
But
with
I'd
Semenyo.
also argue.
Well done, Semenu. You won the Joe of the Week award.
I would also argue maybe like one of the Arsenal defenders, but like they've been so good for me, so I can't really. So yeah, and flop is Semenyo.
And it's that. Oh no, it's not.
No, it's
actually.
not.
We've got one last little thing.
And-
New thing.
Yeah,
Just
look.
giving you guys an update.
We're
Let's
getting
show
the table, so
it's getting a bit tight, to be fair.
tighter.
Gaffers United with James
12 points clear.
on 12 points clear on 648 points. Gaffer Invincibles, my side, on 300
It's really bad as well.
Yeah.
I told you to go Gaff Invincibles.
That's what I think you should have done.
Gaffer Invincibles.
No,
No.
he's got Gaff
Gaff
Invincibles.
Invincibles.
I prefer Gaffer Invincibles.
No, it's
No,
Gaff
that's
Invincibles.
636 points, not too far off. Points by James. I'm going to have to beat that out now. Cheers, mate.
No, you
And
don't.
then away the Gaffers. What an
Away the
awful,
Gaffers,
Awful name. On
6-2-2. We are 14 points off Ed. That means that we are 26 off James, but that is better than the
I
43.
tell you what, boys, well played to you both so far this season. If you actually see the gap from bottom to top, we're in a close bracket here, and this is
26
it's looking
points
good.
separating us.
Over a
I am
season.
disappointed in myself.
You should be.
It is. Thanks. It is what it is.
Yeah, the amount of bracket he's doing before
I
that,
should be
actually
so
is.
much higher, but you know what though? It's a long call.
Oh,
It's a
season.
marathon, not a sprint.
It is. I keep saying that to you.
And on that
There's
note,
different things.
James,
Because
Team rises,
it's
mate.
looking
Chips,
like-
you,
And then
chips left.
it's looking like that part of the.
throwing it.
I was going to
What?
ask.
There you
I
go.
was going to say chips left because you've obviously still got.
Chips left. Bench boost. Free hit.
What have I got?
Nothing.
Triple captain.
Yeah, and I am also the same with triple captain. So me and Ed both have triple captain. If we both get it right, it makes it much more interesting. But
Oh,
obviously,
now that would be interesting before
true.
Christmas.
That's true.
Because he's
but
already used his
the
triple
free
captain.
hit, the free
I'm
hit
so
can
annoyed
switch
at him,
anything
Mine
up.
worked though.
No, it did. It did. And that's why I'm annoyed. If I used my triple captain, I'd be right in there with
I had a
you.
mate that did it. Got 3 points. I'm sure it was Christmas.
I'm so
No, not
glad.
this season.
I was about to say, I'm so glad I
A couple
didn't.
of seasons ago.
You know how I was confident against West Ham? I'm really glad I didn't triple captain Votamada in that game because I was thinking
That
about
would
it.
have been so painful.
But you know what?
Right, James, it looks like it's
Yeah.
that time of the video again.
Anyway,
that
thanks for
time of the podcast.
Ignore me.
You know what? Just let him do it. 'Cause-
My name is.
Doku.
I said Doco.
Doku.
Doco!
Anyway,
Go on, James.
I was going to try and... Never mind. Anyway, thanks for watching. Check us out on all socials. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, at Free Gaffers. See you next week. Like, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Watch that. So you get notified every time we upload. Thank you, everyone.
Peace.
Peace.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Doco!
Oh wait, it's international break, so
Oh, it is.
you might see us next week. You might not.
You might not. Maybe little games.
Maybe little
Maybe
games.
some games.
Maybe
small
little
content.
like
Maybe not some
little
time.
maybe little
Maybe new content. Maybe.
maybe different type of content. Maybe we'll
Maybe
see.
the content we've got.
See you next week, guys!
Money, money, money.